Hey, Mark.
Hey, what's going on?
Snowy, blowy day in Barrie.
Yeah, it's good though. We need it. I'm all in. I was skiing this morning. I'm telling you, we got that much on the hill. And probably now it's like that much.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah,
So
my sister lives in Ramara, and she said like they had over a foot.
yeah, they had tons.
We aren't as bad here
Yeah.
in Barrie. It's not as bad.
No.
No, but it's snowing and blowing.
That's it. No really like I'm looking outside right now and I'm seeing the lake and I can see it right across. Like there's nothing blowing up there now. But it's kind
No,
of times comes up gusts.
yeah, exactly. It comes and goes.
Yeah. So
So
chat about
today
con
we're today we're going to do the condo stats for
UN.
2023.
Okay, good. And there was some surprises and not surprises, but we won't ruin it.
I'm going to try to share my screen right now.
Yeah, let's go through the, yeah, so let's go, so before you share it, so what Diane's gonna pull up right now, she's gonna pull up the numbers of the sales and by price points from 2023, and from 2022 to 2023. And we'll cover those off in more in depth, et cetera, et cetera.
There we
So
go.
good information there. Okay, take it away.
So what I did was I broke it down by under 400,000,
Mhm.
and then I went by 100,000 increments, right?
Okay,
So in 2022 there was 314 sales. 2023 there was 288. So
yeah,
we were down 8%
okay.
overall.
In sales, we're not talking price point, just number of sales transactions.
That's right. So transactions are down 8%.
Okay,
But what you can see when we look at the price ranges, there's a huge differential here.
yes.
So in 2022, under 400,000, there was 27. In 2023, 47.
So almost 40% increase in sales.
Yes. Yes. And did prices go down a little bit? Is there more in the under 400? Maybe.
You know, because I listed one on Bell Farm this year, and again, 2 days, it was on the market for 364.9. First showing grabbed it, gave us 364.9. No negotiations, just status. That was it.
Yeah.
So there was some demand in that lower price range, right?
Yes. Yes.
We saw that this year.
So between 4 and 500 in 2022, only 72. In 2023, 106.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in the lower price ranges, they went up a lot.
Yeah. 100% they did. Yeah, they did.
See
And
now, and then when you get to the 5 to 600,000, 79 this year, 76 last year. Almost
yeah,
the same.
almost the same. We'll call it pretty flat in that range as the ranges get higher. And we'll save the dialogue for later, but keep going.
Yeah. Well, then you go from 6 to 700. Last year, 84.
Yeah.
This year, 23.
Yeah. And we saw a lot of inventory in those high ranges sitting. We saw a lot of, well, let's list it like everybody else. Meanwhile, they've got 45 days on market or 60 days on market. So let's follow the herd and do that. So it sits and sits and sits. But yeah, keep going. Sorry.
No, that's okay. So then between the 7 and 800, we see the same thing. 38 last year,
Yeah.
10 this year.
Yeah.
Right? So up to 800,000, once you got over the, between 6 and 8, they went down huge.
They did. And we saw a lot of inventory in those ranges at times. And we didn't see it at the beginning, but later on as the year progressed, some of those higher ranges came on the market. And again, Nautica jumps off the page for me, and I'm sure it does for you, because I had clients looking in there. You had your pick of units.
Yeah. Well, and then look at this. This is what kind of shocked me. Between 8 and 9, there was 5 last year, 8 this year.
Yeah.
Which is probably the Nautica models or the higher models that people sit and wait for that barely ever come up.
100%. And it's the 2 bedroom and a den.
Yeah.
Usually the facing
The water.
side, of course, facing. Well, not some of those models don't all face. It's not a panoramic view, but I think it could be the Bermuda. I can't remember the model off by heart, but it is a nice model. It's 1,391 square feet. Larger balcony. If it's facing the water, then you're facing Centennial Beach. The other side on 33, then you're facing, sorry, 33, you can face it, but if you're on the other side of of that in the west side facing, then you're facing the boat marina and more downtown. So,
Yeah.
you know, people wanted more of the water view, but yeah, they would come up and they would go fairly well.
Yeah, well, and there's certain pockets of ones that people wait for. So now from the 900 to 1 million, we saw 6 this year, 7 last year.
Okay.
And over 1 million, almost doubled. 5 in 2022, 9 in 2023.
Yeah. Couple of Grand Caymans in there. I'm sure there was a few even at Waterview too. They sold some big units over there too, with some nice panoramic views as well.
I saw a penthouse too that came up at 1,000,003 or 4 or something,
Over there?
and it sold pretty quick.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, there's certain models, right? That people that they're rare and they rarely come up, and people are kind of waiting in the wind for them, right?
Yeah.
Not surprised, but when we look back here, this 7 to 8 range took a nice beating, right? And so did the 6 to 7 range.
Oh, huge beating, yeah.
So call it from 6 to 8. It was tough. It was really tough. And I remember selling one at on Essa in the gallery. What were we? We listed at $699. Yeah, and everybody else was like $750 and on their 45, 50 days. Let's not do that. They've tested that. That ain't working. $699, we got a little bit of attention. Long story short, within 2.5 weeks, we got $675 for it. We took it. That was, like there's some models to choose from. There's a bit of choice. The buyers just kind of dried up in that price range. It was tough sell in a way, right?
Well, the other thing too, normally in that higher price range, they're the nicer buildings and the fees are higher normally.
Yep. Okay,
right?
I think we're done with the numbers there. We can go
For
back.
sure. So what I did was I tried to find like
Oh yeah.
what were they selling for last year
Yep.
compared to this year, right?
Yep.
So
In that 6 to 8 range.
kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to find the hold on a minute. I gotta get out of this, and I'm gonna share the screen with you on 2 models that were exact same models.
Different years though, correct?
Yes. So this 855 square feet, 1 bed, 1 bath in Nautica, one of the best buildings in Barrie, right?
Yep.
So first we'll pull up the 685.
Okay.
Was listed at $499.
What time of the year, Diane? If you could pull up.
Sold February 2022.
Okay. And how long was it listed for before?
It was listed at $499.
Okay.
It
Holding off on offers at that price point.
holding off on offers till
Yep.
February 22nd.
Yep.
Sold firm for $685.
And how many days on market by chance?
0.
Oh, so they just took offer, they held off on offers and boom, 1 day it sold?
Yeah.
Okay, wow, okay,
Okay.
685. Can we look at that? Can you show the pictures too? Because like I know that building there and 1 bedrooms are tough friggin' sells there.
Right.
They're
So
hard.
it's this building, right? It's number 33.
33, okay.
This is
big.
inside now. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looks like stone countertops. Looks like laminate. Yeah, that's stone. It's a bit dated, older backsplash and stuff, but they have the extended cupboards, white appliances, laminate throughout.
Yep.
You got a little bit of the water view over there.
That's the view that you want. It's facing the right way.
Yep.
1 bathroom, right? Probably.
There's no ensuite on it, eh?
I don't think so, but
No.
no.
1 bathroom, 1 bedroom, and the condo fees there for the 1 bedroom is only $500.
Okay.
So a year later, okay, 2023,
Okay.
1 bed, 1 bath, 855 square feet, same unit.
Listed 629.9, sold for 617.5. How many days on market? or do you want, yeah, let's go days on market.
39
39, okay,
at 629, so for 617.
okay.
It's laminate floor throughout,
This one's
updated kitchen.
way better too.
It is better. It's got stainless steel appliances,
Yeah, nice backsplash, nice kitchen.
updated kitchen,
Excuse me, yep.
same view, same
Yeah.
square footage. It's the same layout
Yep,
where they have that. It just looks different because of the furniture, but it's the same layout, right? That door was on the left-hand side.
yeah, I'm thinking it's the same model.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the exact same model.
Yep. Taking 40 days to sell basically, and 617 compared to 685 a year ago.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's good. That's good that you pulled that up. Now, go back there 1 sec. Okay, never mind. No, you're okay. Sorry. Yep, same view. Yep, it's good.
It's the same view. Yeah.
Yep.
They're both units that were 09 at the end. So
Yeah.
normally you know what that means, right?
Yeah, it's Aruba. It's Aruba suite.
Yeah, 1609, 1709.
Yep.
So they're the exact same units, one just above the other.
Yep. And you know, for like, I'm just zoning in here, that's not a bad condo fee at 528 for what you get there.
No, I know. You got the
That would be
pool, you got the sauna,
hot tub,
gym.
gym. It's one of my favorite buildings. I just hate the noise down there, but I know I lived there for 3 years and I have nothing really bad to say about it, except on weekends when it's just craziness down there. Like, if someone's looking to get out of the noise, that ain't the spot to
Okay,
go
so
to.
tell me, do the math from 685 to 617. What I should have figured that out, but 685, 617, we got $68,000 difference,
10%.
10%.
So there you go, 9.92%. So, and 40 days on market.
And 40 days.
So tough range. And we saw that even throughout the last quarter, the fourth quarter too. I showed in that building too, and it took some time. Same old inventory, nothing turning. Some have been on 100+ days, etc. So I'm not surprised, but you know, and you think about it though, too. We had like what, 10 or 11 rate hikes in 2023.
Yeah.
So considering everything that's all these rate hikes that we went through in 2023 and the sales and the transactions down 8%, that ain't bad.
It's not, but you know what the problem is, Mark? So now I'm an agent and I go into the one in 2023 and they know the one below them just got 685 less a year ago. And now I say to them, well, like,
and shows way better.
Showed way better.
Appliances, there's 30K easy.
Yeah. And now I'm telling you, okay, you got to list at 629.
Well, you got to do it. You got to
like when you actually say 685 and 617, it sounds like a big amount. 10% doesn't sound big.
No.
Right?
No.
When you say, oh, it's gone down 10%. Oh, that's not bad.
That's almost 60K.
Yeah.
They got top dollar for that. So I really believe someone overpaid. That was pretty basic unit right there that sold. Right. And it's funny because you had a client in 2022 in that building too. And there wasn't a lot of inventory. Demand kind of picked up for it. Right. And then
there was bidding wars on every one we were looking at. And they're like, I'm not doing this because I'm going to overpay. And they were right.
They were right. So it's interesting. Right. And there's certain models. And again, I sold one bedrooms in there and they take some time. They take some time to sell because you can get it. That client that's buying in that one bedroom can, you know, let's call it almost, we'll call the latest one 617. Boy, you can get a one bedroom somewhere else for 517 or just 5 or high 4s in not that location. But if that location wasn't important to someone, they can, you know, it's expensive.
And let's be real, most of them in Nautica are older people. A lot of them, they're retired people.
Yes.
And they're paying cash.
100%. A lot of them are, right? A lot of them are paying money there. I live there, an older demographic, you know, active lifestyle, like to walk the waterfront. I have a couple that I've known there really well. Howard and Shirley, you know, they're in their 70s. They're walkers. They're walking every day. They'd be walking today. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right? They live an active lifestyle. They live there. They go for the walks on the waterfront, go for a coffee, go up the trail on the waterfront. It's a great location for people. And I love the building. I mean, the management team there is superb. He does a phenomenal job managing that location. It is.
Well, and you know, if their 10% is almost the same amount as we saw the detached or the freeholds.
For sure.
They were down 9.7 or whatever, right?
Almost hand in hand. Yeah. Right. That market the condo market kind of fell that way. And again, for higher priced properties that are, you know, in the condo market in certain locations that are in demand, yeah, they held their value probably a little bit better because there's less of them around. Not a lot of turnover in that range.
And
But
people with money that don't have a mortgage, I'm willing to wait for what I want.
100%. Yeah, they are.
Like
Yeah,
if I want like the biggest model, because there's not many of them in each building, right?
no.
So if I want that, I'm waiting.
Yeah, 100% you are. 100% you are.
And when it comes up, there's a few waiting, you know that.
Oh, there is. And, you know, I think the market will come back I think that consumer will come back this year. I think the buyers are going to come back. You know, we're seeing some okay things coming out of the market right now. Nothing crazy, but it's the time of year, but we're seeing some sales.
We're
right?
seeing the odd bidding war.
We are. There's not, you know, a lot of people take it off the market, will relist in the spring. It's kind of a normal kind of thing. But, you know, that condo buyer will come back. You know, once you'll see more. It'd be nice to see how those price ranges, you know, I should have looked at anybody. I should have looked in the prices and to see what's available inventory in those ranges too. But there was a lot of choice in those 6 to 8 range around the community. There's tons of choices.
Oh, I think there still is, yeah.
So we got the gallery, had tons of units in there, right? Some on Ferndale, right? Units in there too. And that's the price range. Gallery, the Ferndale areas are mainly at. And, you know, really not a Nautica for, you know, the 1 bedrooms, but you know, and that say that 650 to 675 range in the gallery in Ferndale, you got a 3-bedroom, 1,500 square foot unit with
They're big.
They're big. Love the layout, like the best layout
Oh,
in a condo I've ever seen.
they are. I showed one last year to somebody and I was like, man, you know what? I'm not a condo girl, but I could live here.
Damn right.
It's bigger than my upstairs in my house.
It is. And the bedrooms are spaced really well with each other. They've done a dialed up
The
range.
living and everything's open concept, but it's big and it's square.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
one of my big beefs or my pet peeves is those long, narrow.
Yes. Yeah.
I love like when it's open concept and it's a nice big square area.
Yep.
I love it.
But you know, there's a lot of rentals in that gallery building. I'm not a big fan of it. I didn't hear a lot of good things from people that I've met in the building. You know, you can hear your neighbors and
Oh, the gallery, I would never. The Ferndale is what I'm talking about.
yeah, Ferndale, right. You know, and they have the same builder, but they have some of the same kind of models over there. But you know, that gallery building where I sold last year, yeah, it's a lot of rentals, a lot of in and out people.
Well, you know what's funny though, is that in the one off Ferndale,
Mhm.
I would be there before the gallery for sure. And I have people that a couple older clients that rent in there.
Yep.
They don't hear nothing.
Not in the Ferndale. I think it's a bit better construction, I think. And it's just, you know, just on Essa Road, a lot of traffic, right? I've seen a lot of younger demographic where the demographic's a little bit older in the Ferndale location.
Yeah, they are. And like, cause I asked, oh, do you hear things? And because mine moved from the gallery
Yeah.
because it was so noisy and there were so many problems.
Yeah.
She moved from there
Yeah.
over to Ferndale
Yeah. Yeah. Good move.
because it's quiet. She said
Wow.
she hears nothing.
Yeah, I know. That's a plus, right? That's a huge plus. A plus, not plush.
Well, they
anyway,
must have used different construction. Something's different.
yeah, it's not all concrete. So I heard.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. I think Ferndale, it's concrete.
Yeah.
Probably because they built it on the flipping marsh. They had to.
No choice, probably, right? But great location. Lower price ranges, we've seen lots of sales, like I say, we've seen some in the Bell Farm low price ranges. What's the other building on the water there on Little Lake? What's that building called? Fairly new building I sold in there last, you know what, Water
It's
View?
lake something, Little
Lakeview.
Lake.
Yeah, Lakeview, Little Lake
Yeah,
View.
Lakeview.
Small units, 500 square feet. It's like like a matchbox almost. Not a lot of space. A lot of rentals in there. Young demographic. Great location for, you know, a commuter, a young professional. You get lots of
Oh, the
shopping
movie
next
theater's
door.
there,
Right.
and the
Everything's
liquor
there.
store's there, shopping's there, you've LA Fitness, everything's there.
Yeah, it's a good location for that.
It's just that it's too close to the 400, it's noisy.
Right. Hear a lot of traffic, right? And they got 3 or 4 buildings, but that's a low price point in that community that's over there. So even Bayshore's got some lower price points. You can get a 1-bedroom over there. We've seen some action in that building. Building's 40 years old, but it's downtown. It's, you know, it's
Yep.
got decent amenities, very dated in most units, but not bad.
It's got
Condo
the
fees.
pool and the sauna and the
Right.
hot tub and all the works there.
Yeah. So
Fees are high there, though.
yeah, I think it includes everything too. Heat hydro too, I
It
think.
does. It
Yeah.
includes all your utilities.
Yeah, I know. But that's the buildings that we're seeing the low price points on that turn really good. We know where the 6 to 8 range is. That's taking some time. And the 8 to 9 is taking a beating, and it's up in the million range, but we know the units that are selling in those communities. And some buildings like the Bay Club, very expensive condo fees. Another building on Blake, 1-bedroom I saw for 409. The condo fees are $1,000 a month. It's never selling.
Oh,
That-
one of those condos sold on White Oaks, eh?
Yeah, can you pull that up, Diane? Let's pull that up. Let's talk about that. I'll talk about that building, that White Oaks. You pull it up and I'll talk to the audience, but
I'll try, yeah, I'll try to see if it
Pull it
was
up.
on,
yeah, that's good. This White Oaks building is it's right on Lake Simcoe. Now, what's really nice, it's a high-end building. There's only 3 floors, maybe 12 units in it, but it's you have waterfront. You
it's
have
actual waterfront.
Yeah, it is a waterfront building. It is unbelievable. You pay big money in condo fees because you're spreading that around 12 units. But I'm telling you, it is the nicest building on the water. It's the only building that has true waterfront. They have beautiful lake access. Pull up, make that picture bigger, and we'll go through
Okay,
that
but
one.
listen to this. On the market 25 days.
Yeah.
Was listed in June of this year.
Okay.
2 bed, 3 bath,
2 bed, 3 baths. Okay.
2,653 square feet.
Yeah, it's massive. They're massive.
Condo fees, $2,686.
Yeah. What do they include?
Well, hold on. Taxes,
Yeah.
12,982.
Yeah. Because it's waterfront.
Because it's right on the water, yeah.
Right.
The condo fees, building insurance, maintenance, common elements, ground maintenance, landscaping, parking, garbage,
Yeah.
roof, snow removal, and the windows.
And there's only 12 units in that building.
I
It's
know.
only 2 floors, right? But like, let's pull those pictures up. Like, look
Okay.
at that right there. I paddle
know.
all the time in the summer. I never see, like, look at the grounds you have in here.
I
Like,
know. It's beautiful. I
stunning.
mean,
Stunner.
I take it, but I can't afford it.
No. Well, look when you walk in, look at this, and they have a lot of furniture in there. Like, look at the layout. Like, look at that.
I know. I know. Coffered ceiling.
Yeah.
Look at the dining area, Mark.
Yeah, I know. It's unbelievable.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, it's 2,600 square feet. This is big.
It's massive.
Kitchen is beautiful.
Look at the work. Look at the wood.
Yeah.
It's so expensive.
Well, even there's their bedroom, and it's got a walkout as well to a balcony and a fireplace in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice bathroom.
Bit of floors. Look at that. Barbecue. That's rare. Like,
Yeah.
look at that.
Yeah, you can actually barbecue,
Yep.
which a lot of them can't, right?
No. Keep
But
going.
that thing is stretching all the way along, right? From the bedroom all the way the whole
yeah.
unit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's such a stunning view. I just love
Yeah.
it. So how many days on market again, Diane, for that one? We don't talk about these because they don't come up very much.
Well, no, I mean, I remember I had somebody call me about this about a
Mhm.
year and a half ago. There was one other one, like they never,
They never come up.
no.
You know, just with condo fees.
25 days. Well, when I told my client, I said, well, the taxes on the one he was looking at was over 10 grand and
Yeah.
the condo fees were like 2,500. He goes, okay, I'm out. Like,
Right. So
and he
before
had
you,
money, but he's
before
like,
you,
I'm not paying that much to live in a condo.
if you have no mortgage with your taxes and your condo fees, you're paying $3,700 a month.
Yep.
I do love it. I do think it's the best building in the community, condo, but it's very expensive, and there's a few select people that can afford that.
I'm trying to even see. So one sold for 1.15.
What year?
I'm trying to find it. That's the last sale I can find. 2014.
2014. You know, it's funny that yeah, you know, I remember when
They
I
don't
bought,
sell, right?
they took a while to sell. Remember, I was looking at those buildings. Elusive when I signed my deal in 17. He goes, why didn't you buy a White Oaks? Yeah, it's probably a couple $100,000 more, but it was the fees and taxes that I couldn't afford it. I didn't want to spend all that money.
Oh,
But
no, and I mean that's something that, regardless of what happening in the world or how real estate's doing, I mean those fees are like constant. Like that fee, you have to pay the taxes and you got to pay that condo fee and there's no negotiating that. So like that's huge money.
it's huge money. It's huge.
Like you're talking 2,600 a month in a condo fee.
Plus your taxes $1,000. It's 3,700. You haven't
Well,
paid
the tax, yeah, the taxes are at least a grand.
well, and they spread them over 10 months. So, but yeah, it's expensive. It's going to be interesting to see where the next building to that one, in a sense, is Lake House, where I live.
Yeah.
That's the next one. And we should do a video on the Lake Coast. Next week, we'll do a video just on the Lake Coast properties that are listed. We'll go through them a bit.
Yeah.
No shoreline ownership. Water view, we're really close to the water. Like we could throw a quarter off my balcony, it's going to bounce off the water, but it doesn't have shoreline. So it's going to be interesting to see now that most of these units have closed now, it's going to be interesting to see what the valuations come out of here.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Because like that's the thing with Nautica and all the other condos in Barrie is there's still a road in front of them. They're not right on the water. None of them are.
No, except for that one. And let's just say the ones on the lake house, like it's just the one thing we got going between us is the rail trail. Like again, I could throw a quarter off my balcony, hit the water.
Yeah.
So I think that's it. If
Yep.
you the video, please like it, share, follow for more information. And if anyone has any questions on Barrie condos, reach out to myself or Diane. We'd love to help you out. But I think we covered off. I think the market wasn't that bad for condos this year. Glad we went through the ranges, and great job doing the breakouts, showing the audience where they are.
No problem.
Okay.
Okay, we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.